Let's go back to Fundiswa Mlekude, who was in conversation with somebody around the Judge President Sangoni, who passed away last week at the age of 77, and they're holding a memorial service for him. It's over to you, Fundiswa.
Oh, thank you very much. As I was saying, I am with the national chairperson of NADEL, Mr. Mvuzo-Notyesi. Mr. Mvuzo-Notyesi, we were still telling us about Judge Sangoni.
Temba, as we would call him, all of us, young and old, was one of the most brilliant lawyers that the black community has ever produced. As I can recall, he trained no less than 80 practitioners, of which the majority of them in the New South Africa, they would become judges. I can mention people such as Qokolweni-Zimbane, the former Deputy President of the Supreme Court of Appeal. I can mention Russell Madlanga, who is now at the Constitutional Court. I can mention Chris Jafter, the retired judge of the Constitutional Court. What do I mean when I'm saying he trained those judges? As you know, black lawyers before 1994 were not briefed by the government. It were the offices such as the office of Judge Sangoni that were briefing black practitioners. He exactly did that. I then mentioned people such as Vincent Maleka. They were briefed by office of Judge Sangoni. People such as Dalimpofu, they were produced by this office. It was the only largest black attorney's office in South Africa, not in Transkei. Why I'm saying that, they had 7 partners. I do recall that people such as Justice Selby Pakwa in Durban, they try to emulate what Judge Sangoni has done, but they could not match the size of that office. I recall myself, 1996, I was sent to Morocco by Judge Sangoni to represent this university. I don't know where one start and end when you talk about Judge Sangoni. It was on those bases that even the former president, Nelson Mandela, appointed Judge Sangoni to be his advisor. And later, he would be appointed as one of the executors in the estate late of President Mandela.
Oh, Mr. Notyesi, before we were cut off, you were mentioning that he represented many political leaders in their cases, and he won those cases. Yes. Tell us about those.
Judge Sangoni represented a lot of political prisoners. I can make an example of the case of Mayapi, Pumzile, those lawyers, those clients, they were even sentenced for death, the death sentence. It was Sangoni who released those people because ultimately on appeal, their case was set aside. He represented people such as Aga Khan. Aga Khan was one of those who was arrested, and when he was arrested, the Transkei government of the time gave a false story that he has attempted to kill himself. Judge Sangoni investigated that case, and he was successful. He would work with lawyers such as Judge Square. He would work with people such as Justice Poso. He would brief people such as Plaki from Pretoria. So what we say is Judge Sangoni was a beacon of the black excellence. He was the one who inspired a number of us, a number of lawyers. That is what we can say about that.
So, Mr. Notyesi, who can we expect in this memorial service today?
In this memorial service of today, all the judges of the Eastern Cape will be present. led by the acting Judge President Ntlangulena. We'll have the politicians, they will be here. I can confirm that the district mayor, Mr. Ngondwana, will be here. The justices of the Constitutional Court will be here. That is the acting Deputy Chief Justice Madlanga is going to be here. All lawyers in the legal profession, particularly in the Mthatha area, East London and Bishop, they will be here.
And lastly, Mr. Nojesi, what does the passing of Judge Sangoni mean to the legal fraternity? Not only to the legal fraternity as well, but to the political sphere as well.
Firstly, what I can say, losing people such as Justice Sangoni is the biggest loss to the Republic of South Africa, in particular the Eastern Cape, if I were to be exact, because we all defer to his wisdom in terms of guiding this current generation. So when we lose him, we lose wisdom, we lose guidance. But though I'm saying that he has played his mark, he has set the pace, we have been inspired, so we know what is expected of us.
Thank you very much. That is the chairperson of the National Democratic Lawyers, Mr. Mvuzo, saying that they lost wisdom, they lost guidance. Back to studio.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Fundiswa Mlekude.